Okay, so I'm gonna teach you guys how to make my favorite vegetarian vegan tofu bites. They're like chicken wings, not really though, because they're tofu, but I'm gonna teach you the tips and tricks of what I would say will get you the best texture, the best flavor, and the best like outcome for you whenever you're cooking tofu. And there's a lot of things that I see other people do whenever they're making tofu, which I'm sure that they like and works for them. It's just that tofu is such a tricky thing to just like taste good on its own, you know? So I'm gonna teach you some of my tricks, tips, and stuff that I do whenever I cook tofu. So stay tuned for that. Okay, so I can't really see my camera that well, so if I am doing things that don't make sense for you, I apologize, but basically I'm going to be taking some paper towels, and what I have done is I have frozen this tofu twice. I froze it once, de-thawed it in the fridge, and then froze it again, and that has created this nice, like, if you look, this nice like spongy kind of texture that you might not necessarily want to just like cook on its own and like fry it up on the stove with some oil. You could probably do that, but it's not going to ensure the most out of your tofu. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be looking for these pieces that are very like crumbly like this, and we're going to put it into some nice like chunks that aren't too big, not too small, just like a good size, and make sure that you're getting a lot of this crumbly area, not too much of like the flat surfaces. Okay, so I've continued to do that, and right now I'm going to just go ahead and towel dry some of these pieces that I've already made just to show you what you're going to be kind of doing. So right now it's not making too much moisture, but like just watch. Okay, so as you can see, a lot of water has just come out. And we're also, as we're pressing, we're creating texture. We're making more like not flavor, but more texture that like whenever you bite into it, after baking it, it's going to have such an amazing texture. You're not even going to believe it's tofu, like I promise. Like if you do it right, because if you like, look, you're getting, let's just say this is like your bone or like your soft meaty texture right here, and then this right here is your like crunchy pieces. Like you are going to understand at the end of this video, and you're going to be like, what did you just create? Okay, so continue doing that until you've done that with all your tofu. I will be right back. So the oven is preheated at 350 degrees. I'm going to head and put this onto my foil because I'm not going to be cleaning that because fuck that. But we're just going to start by baking this halfway through, and then we'll continue from there. 350 degrees, just bake it until it's golden brown. I usually do about 20 minutes. It can be different for you, so just kind of keep an eye on it, make sure that you keep checking it, and flip it like halfway through so that you get both sides kind of golden brown, and then from there I'll show you what to do next. So okay, so I just wanted to show you some of the pieces right now, and boy, look at that piece. Like, come on, I need to get it off. But like I said, this is kind of like your bone. So here's like your little chicken, and then you're going to cook that a little bit longer with the sauce. So go ahead and throw that in there. Okay, and just start cooking this for a few minutes. So right here I have the little bites and I'm going to throw them back into the oven at 350 for 20 minutes and 425 for the last like 5 to 10 minutes, okay? Okay, so I got some vegan ranch and I'm going to try my vegan tofu bites on camera really quick. But they've also been kind of like sitting here for a little bit, kind of like cooling down. I've been trying to get pictures and stuff, so hopefully it's just as good whenever it's out of the oven, so. Ooh, that was frankly pretty good. I'm pretty proud of it. So, I feel so rude like eating on camera, but like, this is so good. So, what you're gonna notice is all these pieces that look kind of like flimsy and probably like falling, crumbling apart have now like all cooked together and they have created this nice crunchy outer layer while the inside, here's like a little edge piece, the inside of right here is still very soft and tender and nice while the outside is all crunchy and okay guys, the vegan tofu bites are ready. They have lots of texture, lots of flavor, and I really hope you guys enjoy this recipe and give this a try. If you do, give me your feedback, tell me how it goes, and I really hope that you enjoy this recipe.